G'day mate. I'll make this video really to force myself to finish what I'm doing. So I got a rechargeable Alli's belt sander, which I knew I had, but I had to find it. I haven't used it for a long time. But today I'm using it for a different reason. To sharpen some tungsten up my TIG welder. I got some aluminium here. I've been cutting up pieces here. Get ready to do some TIG welding. There's going to be flanges for a bigger saw, but these small ones here will be a flange for the Chinese made saw. So I got changed joints gasket. I haven't cut that out yet. I'll be welding that too. It'll be aluminium muffler. Now I'm going to use the push block I mentioned before. So that's part of the pipe here. I'll be using this a 372 eventually. So all different sizes, but you look at that, you just imagine the sound waves coming off the bottom here, bouncing through, hitting the back wall here, and come back and shoving it back into the muffler. A bit like a expansion chamber. But I'm not sure if that way will work best or would that way work better. No, so I'm going to try to build a few of these mufflers. I've got more pipe, similar shape, a bit more rounded at the end here, but I'm going to make them in different ways and try and make back to front, up and down, different pipes where the exhaust comes out. So I'll be using this bit of aluminium pipe for the exhaust. So I'll be using this small one here for the chainsaw. Probably putting a little 45cc tattooed piston one. So I'll put that there like that. I build up this part here for the extra flange part. So that's one part here. I'll sit like that. There's the other side. I build it up, make a extension. So I'll be building that up to go like that way. I'll go down, and the reason I'm doing that is so I have access to the exhaust bolts. Now I bought some tools the other day, a while back now. So I've got a bolt head 4mm Allen key, so I've got 4mm and a 5mm, 3mm, just straight one. But I bought that specifically to get this job done, so I can actually get to the bolts in this one. But the bigger saws, the bigger you go, the harder it is to get the actual to the bolts. So I thought I'd try if I get a 45cc saw to rock and roll. Little one down there, I can't get that right now. I've moved everything around so I don't have fires. If this little saw can rock and roll like crazy, I'll be definitely able to get more power out of a bigger saw. So that's why I'm going small. And I've got parts for the small one, so, and the saw was a cheap one, so I got it for free, donated to the channel. So I thought I'd try that. So I got to scrub this gasket out. I drill 4 holes or maybe 6 holes, the drill press, and drill that out and get that ready. But first job will be building up the flange part for this bit here. So I have to mark this way is. So I'm marking that somewhere like that. Now my idea is, I imagine this will be here's my ruler. The way I've worked it out, the best thing I can think of is piston wise, for vibration, echo, stuff like that. Like, engineers are smart for a reason, so that's why you're polishing a turd, so you can't really go more than what an engineer has worked out already, but you can go a bit further and maybe cheat or work your way through things. So now the piston on this 45cc chainsaw is actually 43mm, so it's still about foot, finger. The piston's 45cc, so I'm going to do a piston width and a half, so for the sound waves traveling out. So I'll do, so this part here is 43, so we'll go right to the back of them, 43. So that'd be about right there, so about 65mm from the flange, including the flange, which is pretty thick stuff. So I'd say all up from the exhaust port itself, and the exhaust port's fairly long too, so it'd be almost, I think 1.5, because I'm going by the muffler itself. So if you go by the muffler's 70cc or 70mm all up. So, oh yeah, well there you go. So I thought 1.5 pistons, so that's about what it is now. There is differences with these mufflers and stuff. But this one I bought recently, it's got a big outlet. But if you look inside, it's where the holes and stuff are. We can't see here, not a lot. There's a hole in there. There you go. The hole in there, but there is differences. But I want to make sure I get the most power I can get out of this thing. So you look that way, it's really a different shape. You look that way, it's changed. So this pipe actually changes as it goes along. So it's not like a pipe you can buy lengthwise. So that's the part how it was off the bike. I'll put that together. Where it was. So that was like that. It goes down like that, I think it was. So it gets bigger as it goes up. So I'll be keeping that one there for a 372. Or use the other one, another black one, but a different shape. Bit sort of round at the top. But I'm going to TIG weld this, but I thought I'd show you this. So I've got other stuff here to practice and stuff on. That's like small stuff. But the belt sander, I'll be using the belt sander to trap my squares so they're straight. It's going to be painting this. Also clean it up, make sure it's the right width and all the stuff I need. So it's going to be about, what's that one? Yeah, so it's going to be that long. Can't stand it up, I don't think. No. So it's going to be that wide. That's going to be the width of the exhaust. So there's 4 pieces of that. I have to make up like that. That'll be all welded together. And I'll have to put an arch in that way it goes on like that. So I'll arch that. And once that's on, then I'll put a muffler. Now you might still like the idea of this, but the way I'm thinking, I want currents and eddies and stuff. So the exhaust will come out here, out of the motor. I'll be holding the middle of this part here. So there's as much room as I can to give it volume in the muffler. But normally you get the heat from the top. I'm going to leave the hole down to here. And the hole normally you go up top. Now I'm going to make more of these to see up top matters. Going back towards the back of it matters or whatever. But at the moment, this one here, I'm going to make the exhaust here at the bottom. So the exhaust will come out, bounce around like crazy. Because as the muffler, as the exhaust opens up, your piston comes down. Your exhaust note changes as the exhaust goes down. And the exhaust starts opening and changing all over the place. So I'm going to put it down here to add as like a shock absorber towards the exhaust. But that's quite a big exhaust. There's plenty enough, like 372 for farm take, it's smaller than that. So that's plenty enough for this to work. I'll be poking up so it won't be in your face or anything like that. Be above the bar will sit around here somewhere. So that should work pretty good. But I want to know how this will go. So I'm going to use the belt sander to clean off all the paint, all the stuff like that. But this will be an interesting build. I'm looking forward to see how it goes. But one of those things, guys, it gets in your head. I'm watching all the videos I can, but I've done a little bit of TIG weld on aluminium. I find aluminium is a lot more easier to see when you pull of liquid metal comes up when you start doing a blast of your TIG. So, and doing this video will force me to actually get here and get this finished. It might be one of these things I'll put aside. I'm not taking medication at the moment for pain, so I can actually see properly, but it hurts me back. But yeah, cross your fingers, guys, because this is really interesting. I really want this to see. My next step will be making this finish this tube thing here. That's gonna be the hard part. Drilling through that. It's quite thick actually. What's that? Probably at 6 mils, 7 mils. So I got that as out of a bit of metal you would make for a sliding door. I got a guy who works in the industry where they make cables and all sorts of stuff. I cut that for drop saw, cold metal drop saw. It's like a circular saw blade. Cuts through it easy enough, but it's nice and clean straight. So I'll clean that up too, but I have to do 4 holes. I've got a thick one because I want this not to bend and flex and carry on. Now if this works, I'll be welding a piece of metal here as a bracket because these little Chinese saws, I got little brackets down here to brace it. And I don't want this thing to, because it will soften up and carry on at vibration stuff. But once if it works and I like it, I'll brace that back towards the bracing bracket so I can't vibrate and fall apart. But be interesting build. But yeah, will these things improve the saw? I guarantee it'll do something quite dramatic. I think I'll add back pressure to the muffler, and that back pressure will push like next fuel load that was about to come out of the exhaust back in for the next boom on the piston. So I'm looking forward to it. It's gonna be a very different noise but that's enough pipe to let the exhaust down. But being aluminium also let the heat out too, so, cross your finger, guys. I don't know how this will go, but I got all my tools and stuff, so, get this TIG board up and go meet me Unimig and see how she goes. So, and thanks for watching, guys.